Hello everyone, welcome back to Zero Tolerance TV, ZT here. We've got probably what I expect to be the best game of this group. It's going to be NaDa versus NaDa. I'd say pretty easily the two most well-known players of the group. Maybe like Yellow after them, and then Choja. I don't know, they're all really good. But I guess for me, well, maybe. See, I really like Protoss vs. Zerg, but the NaDa vs. Yellow game wasn't really that crazy. Yellow tried that like drone drill tactic to like move NaDa zealots, and NaDa was just like, "Nah, fam, I'm gonna target your drone with my zealots," and they just killed it right away. So it didn't work. And then Yellow's, I think, like basically his whole strategy was kind of fucked over by that. So yeah, that didn't go so well. And then those three zealots kind of just ended the game. Oh wow, this is on Paradox too. Okay, this is gonna be a weird one. This is that island map with kind of more like continents. Really, you get like a double main, and then there is an island base south or north of your base, and then there's that sort of double base continent thing in the middle, where the bases are actually on a lower ground than the mid, and there's no ramps. It's a weird map. Very weird map. I expect to see a lot of drops, basically. How it seems to play out is the players fight over the middle area of the middle continent with drops. I could definitely see like a carrier rush though. Often Protoss will go like two base carrier, and you kind of just have your two bases worth of mining right at the beginning. You don't get double pro production, but you also don't have to build the nexus, so kind of win some, lose some. And yeah, that they're drawing a line there. That is a full wall, I guess. Maybe like there's gaps there. You can't go past those lines. And it's an interesting map. Paradox Triple X. I don't. Is it? I'm sure hoping this isn't going to turn Triple X, because that would just get awkward. You know, these bunch of gamers, probably, you know, a little socially awkward, and we definitely don't need to add that in just to make it even more. Just don't. Okay. All right. Observer almost drew a dick and balls there. He drew the balls and most of the dick, but he didn't quite do it. Would have been pretty awkward for these ladies in the audience, for sure. Hide your faces. Can't let your teacher know. Can't let your parents know you were there instead of school. You call in sick to work, and your boss, you know he's going to watch this later. Can't let him see you. So first gas taken here for NaDa. No, sorry, that was NaDa. NaDa and NaDa. They're a little, you know, kind of similar, like two-syllable names. It starts with NA. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Quick robo. So we are going to see, I think, a quick expansion, at least quick for this map, which is just dropping a probe over that other base, and then probably drop some units over there as well. May see NaDa. Goodness, I'm going to be doing this all game. May see NaDa go to the continent quickly instead. Not too sure. So I think both these players are actually... Are they both 2-0? This might be NaDa's second game. I know he beat Yellow, and I don't think he's played Choja yet. So I think this is his second game. And NaDa, I do believe this is his third game. He's beaten... I think he beat Yellow and Choja. It's been a bit of a break since I cast it. I should really do all these groups in one day, but Yeah, I didn't think ahead like that. I just kind of click on the playlist and then I do the next video whenever I'm in the mood. But should start to see this game get a little more interesting. Really not much to say about it given the islands on this map. It's kind of tough to have some early excitement when you can't go to your opponent. Alright, the barracks is immediately intercepted by this goon, so it's actually just not going to get any real scouting done yet. And the shuttle's out, a couple probes over here. Okay, they are loaded in. That was 2 probes actually, so not sure, maybe he's going to like drop one at his base and put the other one on the continent or something. Oh, is he just going for the continent base? Nope, never mind. Just flew over. Might be, oh, maybe the plan is to build a gateway over here and build some DTs. Yeah, pylon started. Also a goon and a zealot over there. Not that they're gonna do too much. So a little late though, honestly. Gateway probably wanted to get started just a little bit quicker. Ideally it would be synced up with the Templar Archive. But looks like it's probably going to be finishing a little bit after. And NaDa here started his eBay, so maybe he sniffed this out a little bit. Maybe not. Dropping at Nalra's base there. Actually starting a cannon over here. So pretty solid investment into this strat. Was just, I think, probably a probe and a pylon killed at that base. But like I said, with this map, it is a double main, so taking that expansion is a little less important. Obviously, on an island map as well, just taking expansions is a little tougher. Usually it's going to take a little bit longer. Trying to see how many times I can fit little into one sentence. Apparently it was a lot. So the first gateway is done here. Dark Templars should be started. And actually a second gate as well. So I guess it makes sense. If you're going to be building gateways, ideally they'd be on your opponent's continent as opposed to your own, if you want to be aggressive with them. Armory starting. We get some of them upgrades. I guess for Goliaths too, for sure. You can't remember who it was. I think Zelos. Yeah, it was Zeus versus Zelos. It's like the first game from this tournament, I guess, that I did a cast for, and it was Goliath drops were like, it was like all he made with Goliaths to drop. It's very interesting. No shuttle speed yet for Nalra. I have to think that he is going to want that. Probably one of the advantages that Protoss really has on a map like this. I think carriers, like I was talking about as well, very powerful. But getting shuttle speed gives you a pretty nice edge against the Terran, and I do not see any turrets here, so this DT has a decent shot to get something done at least. It just went after the refinery. Oh, there is a turret. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Sneeze. Should have muted my mic, but, well, fuck it. We'll do it live. And by that I mean I didn't think about muting in time, so whatever. This drop is looking to see what it can do. It's flying into the main right now. Is there anything to really defend? There's a cannon here, but tanks are getting dropped out behind the minerals, and they've sieged up. Oh boy. This is gonna be pretty painful for Nalra. Already lost quite a few probes, it looks like. DTs are here. Looks like they might be able to clean this up. But not quite. 2 tanks left. 2 tanks definitely a lot more assaultable than like 6 though. It was a lot scarier when there were 4 extra tanks. 1 DT, probably going to be enough to finish that off. But in the meantime, NaDa has been making units over at NaDa's base. Most of his probes were saved. Looks like these probes are tanking so the Templar can get into range, and actually pretty nice little, call it a drag, I guess, onto the second tank with that probe, and a DT walks up to finish off the last tank. So this is cleaned up. NaDa is going to start mining again. Definitely doesn't want to let that happen, though. Pretty painful to have 6 tanks drop behind your minerals, so probably can't really afford to let that happen anymore. His goons took out that turret for free, kind of nice, but there is still a pretty healthy tank count with the turret back there, so not much of an opportunity to attack at quite that angle. Nice little pick off on that depot though. And we do see some Goliaths getting produced here. I don't like Goliaths that much in this situation. That said, there are just a lot of them, so it might work out. Scan for the DTs there. The Goliaths walk up onto these goons, but even with this huge number of Goliaths compared to the Dragoons, they only ended up killing off 2, and I think like 3 Goliaths died there, so not even that efficient for them. They are on top of this cannon and the gateways now, though, and even against gateway units, if you have this many Goliaths, it will probably work out. So, despite the kind of weaker unit, still fine for NaDa. A couple DTs have popped here. The Goliaths are cutting away from them, but I don't think NaDa has a scan, or he'd just use it and kill the DTs. Goliaths are actually pretty decent at killing DTs specifically, since they aren't armored or anything like that. Scan there, but not quite enough to kill off all the DTs. That said, the gateways are unpowered now. This one last DT is getting some pretty good damage here. Up to 4 Goliath kills for itself. I think that was actually killing its 5th, right as we panned away. So, not a bad DT. But having no power on those pylons now, or those gateways, is kind of painful for NaDa. It's a pretty heavy investment to kind of just get depowered really quickly. That said, just drop a probe over there, build 1 pylon, he can start producing again off those. A couple DTs are looking around. It looks like that's actually another unprotected depot. So, nice little thing there for him. But the drop on top of them and a scan looks like it's going to kill off. I think it got both. Yeah, it looks like both the DTs were killed there. So a pretty good hold. 1 scan and a depot is definitely worth 2 DTs. I would make that trade every single time. Maybe not every time, but like, yeah, it had to be some pretty crazy circumstance for that to not be good. Meantime, NaDa has taken that base and got a lot of turrets. I would like to see... I just think carriers have to be so good on this map. Like, how could they not be? You get quick double gas. You know, you can delay that Nexus. Oh wow, a big doom drop here. But storms are pretty decent. Killed a little bit of this army off so far, but actually kind of not enough of them. And not that much else to stop this here. Scan took out the DT and that observer. It's like NaDa is probably just going to kill NaDa here. Yeah. I would say basically everything NaDa tried to do just like didn't work. And that tank drop that just flew to the back of his minerals without any contention did a lot of damage. So NaDa's kind of just been ahead for a while. NaDa's got another DT here, but NaDa's just going to scan it and it's going to be fine. Maybe, eventually. Redropping with these drop ships. I'm not even sure he needed to ferry more units over here, but he did. Ton of Goliaths. 2 tanks. And there we go. GG from NaDa. Yeah, I don't know about this map. I kind of dislike island maps in general. I also think that strategy was kind of bad. I'd really like to see just a carrier rush. Seems so good on that map. Like, you don't even have to worry about a timing attack, and that's usually the problem for carriers. Because what are they going to do? Timing attack you while you're turtling with carriers, waiting to get like 6? Like, you're just going to kill their dropships as they try to get over there. What do they do? Build wraiths and get owned? I don't know. Anyway, that is the game. Well played by NaDa. Got him good. We'll see what NaDa can do in his next match. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you come in for the next one.